comments. This one dude commented on one of my videos. I forgot his name. Fuck. But he was talking about he was asking for advice pretty much, but he was saying it was one video where I said double down on your weird traits. And this one dude is trying to find a balance between like being weird but also like his friend said that he had scaring the hoes away type energy, but not fully. And I get that. It's just one of those things where it's like you're probably in the wrong place also. Cause you can add that kind of energy and you move somewhere else and people really fuck with you. Sometimes you're in the wrong spot. But he was asking me like, how do I balance it out? And I'm just like, really don't fucking balance it out. If that's you, be you. Don't stifle nothing. If your friends are talking shit, let them talk shit. I mean, it's one of those things where if I feel like the best way to deal with it is to not force yourself to be any type of way. If someone's talking shit, your friends are saying you have scaring the hoes away kind of energy, I'll look at that as a good thing. Now, deep down, I just say deep down, if you that's something you truly want to fix, then just fucking get out there and just talk and just fucking get annihilated by these women. Put yourself in positions where you're gonna be embarrassed, you're gonna get rejected, you're gonna be put yourself in situations where you want to fucking just other people around you and including yourself want to just take your fucking eyeballs out and just run away. And it's gonna get to a point where you're putting yourself in those positions and other people are gonna be clawing their fucking eyeballs out and you're not. Because you fully just you've went so far down that you just kind of own that's who you are. You just own the shit. And you're gonna run into one chick that's gonna fuck with this so much. And let's just say if this person that dropped that comment is looking for that one girl, or I don't know, you're gonna find that chick who's gonna fuck with it, and there you go. Boom. Because that's how it is with me, honestly. I wouldn't say it like I can talk to women for sure. I can be I'm very respectful. I'm funny. I can make them laugh. But sometimes some chicks just think I'm fucking weird and they don't know what to say to me. What's a good example? If y'all know the comedian Eric Andre, he's pretty fucking like outlandish, just fucking outrageous, ADHD to the full, like at its full capacity. I can be like that, and sometimes I can just say random shit to girls, and some of them will fucking love it and laugh. Some of them will just be like, "Yeah, that motherfucker's something's wrong with him," and that's basically my main message. Just be you. Some people will like it, some people won't. There's no need to kind of balance anything out. That shit just comes naturally. So my best advice to anyone who has like scaring the hose off kind of energy is just to continue to scare them off. But don't be fucking like, all right, now I'm gonna be careful. Be careful. Because scaring the hose off energy can be a lot of different things. You could be just straight up fucking creepy, perv, doing some weird, just off the wall, disgusting, straightforward, like, yo, chill out. Like serial killer vibes. Don't I don't recommend that. I mean, I honestly I would be surprised if that shit works. I bet you some chicks are gonna like it, but they might be just really desperate. I don't know. But even if, just really be careful. You can get your ass slapped. So just be you. Don't try to force anything. Don't be afraid to get rejected. say what's on your mind, but also have some type of fucking common sense. Uh, find something also, like I just say that same guy who's like, oh, how do I balance it out? Find something. I even commented this when I responded to him. I was like, you know what? Your best bet is to find something that you're passionate about and go all in. But on the, but then, see, this is like such. I can talk about this for a minute. It's one of those things where, okay, you go all in on something, and let's just say this thing you're going all in on, it requires you to be inside all the time. You got to get outside at some point. If this requires, it's how you should be passionate in like fucking coding and stuff, or video game. Let's just say you want to be a streamer or something, or like get professional at something that requires you to be in the house all the time. Try to get out the house. That helps. That definitely helps. Don't lock yourself in. Try to experience some real life shit. Take boxing classes or sometimes something. Just get hit in the face. Get hit in the face. Get rejected outside in the real world. But also, if you're passionate about something that's keeping you inside, I guess that's a form of balancing it out. But this shit just comes with life. Don't be scared of life. Be okay with shit just kind of happening. That's a good way. When you come into situations with anything in life with an expectation or some type of like rigid plan, or if things are going south, just enjoy it. Really enjoy it. There's a lot of liberation when it comes to just not thinking about how things might plan out, you know? At least for me, when I'm talking to people, or if I'm doing something, or if I'm just like doing some stunt devil ass shit, I'm not really thinking much. It's one of the reasons why I really love fucking caffeine. Sometimes I'm at work, not even sometimes, all the time when I'm at work and I'm on caffeine. I just had a fucking double shot espresso, bro. Like, oh man, I am just talking my fucking ass off. And then at my job, they be having these energy shots that have even more caffeine in it. I take that, boom. I am just fucking riffing. I am talking to these customers, making them laugh. I'm just going nuts. Whoever I'm working with, minding my coworkers, they're just like, this dude is fucking nuts. I am just like that, not even thinking twice. Sometimes it bites me in the ass, but not really. I don't know. I'm in this position at work where people just kind of don't, I can get away with shit because I stay in this area where it's like, whoa, that was crazy. But the way you did it and the way you talk, the way you are, I can, I can get away with it. So it's also that being aware of how you talk, how you speak, knowing what you can and cannot say. Because I just say, if you say some off the wall shit to a girl, right, and you got a regular ass accent like I do, it's gonna be weird. But if you got an Australian accent or some UK accent, like you could probably get away with it because they're already thrown off by your accent. So that almost like fluffs it up a little bit. It like puts the flower on it. It puts a bow on it. But if you sound creepy and you're saying something, it's like people are gonna be, you're gonna have a different reaction for sure. So it's the delivery. Delivery does matter. But let me circle back to what the fuck I was saying when it comes to just not really focusing on an outcome, just being yourself. Fuck what people talk about. Really enjoy people that talk shit. You're in a good position because you got eyes on yourself. And if you have a lot of eyes on you already, whether it be negative or positive, I think your best bet is to create content, because I chose a route before where I was like kind of behind the scenes, not even kind of. I was behind the scenes, outreaching to people, doing shit that didn't require me to show my face or my personality, and it would just fucking destroy me. it didn't fit. It didn't feel right. And unfortunately, I spent thousands of dollars to learn shit, to learn how to be behind the scenes and make money, and this, and that. But it's not for me. If you already got a low key personality, yeah, it probably will fit. But don't trip about balancing shit out. Everyone's just trying to find a balance in life. That shit happens naturally. No need to force anything. And when I say force something, I don't mean just sit on your ass all day. Here's a good example. When I was single, I would hear a lot of like content where it's like, oh, compliment X amount of people a day, or say this. If you see a chick, you gotta go talk to her. You gotta, like, no. Like, sometimes I see women, again, when I was single, at least when I would see women, sometimes if I see they're attractive, I'm just like, I just don't have the urge to fucking talk to them. I never had this set like quota, like, oh, I gotta go talk to 3 fucking fine ass chicks a day. No. When I genuinely felt like talking to somebody, I spoke to them. Do shit that you genuinely feel like doing. I'm telling you, that shit is like so revitalized. Like, you'll feel great if you just get up and do shit that you genuinely want to do. Now, sometimes, yeah, it does take some type of forcing, but I wouldn't necessarily take that angle. Sometimes, if you do other shit, you so happen to just get good at something else. Sometimes if you take other routes that build you confidence, other things are not going to seem as scary anymore. Like, if you have a boss, right, at work, and you're scared to approach them, ask something, right? When you're in your regular frame of mind, you're just like, oh shit, like, kind of anticipating it, a little anxiety. But sometimes if you're pissed, for example, when I'm like in an argument with my girlfriend, there's like some type of back and forth, and I gotta take a call, or if I gotta fucking talk to my boss or something, if I'm in a pissed off state of mind, I don't give a fuck. There's no anxiety in me because I'm so pissed about something else that's going on that I don't care who the fuck I talk to. I don't care. There's no anxiety in me because I'm so pissed. It's like kind of that example right there just shows, like, if you have something else that you're doing within life, sometimes it makes other shit that you used to see as like this fucking final boss. It's like a no biggie fucking side quest, whatever. Because you got bigger shit going on. And this all ties back to that comment. That's crazy. You kind of being so consumed by scaring the hose off kind of energy, you being consumed by that and trying to figure that out and trying to find a balance is probably will have the opposite effect. My best advice, take it, run with it, do whatever you want, and I already said it, find something you're passionate about, find bigger shit, bigger fish to fry, and that shit won't even matter. Even if you still have scaring the hose off fucking energy, you're not gonna give a fuck because you're so consumed by other things that actually are gonna take you places that the rest just comes naturally. It's attacking those problems laterally. That's what it is. You don't be so direct about things sometimes. If you attack it by attacking some other shit, the rest just comes. That's how I approach it. At least like within my relationship, if let's just say if I don't like something that my girl's doing, I'm not gonna be like, I don't like this. I want you to do this. This is not, I'm not. It depends what the situation is. But if it's about some like little shit, sometimes I just fucking I just lead by example. I start doing it, and then she will. if you're so fucking head on, sometimes it has the opposite effect. So attack your problems laterally.